Hello everyone, welcome back. I have a super squeaky chair. I hope you can't hear that. Thank you so much for joining me again. I have just finished tearing through all of the comments today, and it's pretty much unanimous. Nobody likes the grass, so we're gonna get rid of mow that grass. I wish I had a lawnmower. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Careful with the tripwire. Nobody liked the grass. A lot of great suggestions here. We might come back and work on this again. I don't want to commit to anything, but there was a lot of suggestions for like water features through here, and I really like the idea of those. So yeah, we might do that at some point in the future, but not today, because today, sorry, it's been acting funny. Like, watch this. Watch, whenever it opens, and then it falls down. See how it falls down all slow-like? So I've got my eye on you, gate. I'm watching you. See me? This is me watching you. I'm watching you. I've still got that Assassin's Creed skin on. I need to find a skin. I need to make a skin is what I need to do. Anyways, I am going to be working on the Mage Tower today, or the just generic Tower A. I don't know. We're going to be doing something out here. I kind of have an idea. I want it to start out like pretty like wide in diameter, or the radius of it, out in the ocean there. But I kind of had another idea. What if we like ditched like the bridge and then just put a nether portal right here, so that way it'd be like, ooh, sneaky, go through this nether portal, and then you would pop up in the nether, and then we could make the trail in the nether look really good. I don't know what it would end up looking like, but it would look good. And then you would walk through this hallway, and then there would be another nether portal that popped you into the tower. I thought that would be kind of cool. Sure, let's go get some supplies and see what we can build today. Okay, so I've got a bunch of supplies here, and I don't know exactly what I want to be building the tower out of yet, but we do need to make sure that it lines up perfectly with right here, because we don't want our bridge to be all cockeyed and off-center, and it would just be bad. It'd be bad. So we are at, okay, it's 4:15 is the center here, so, alright. That means we need to swim out into the ocean, hit the water, yeah. And find a spot that looks perfect, and that's going to be where we start to build the tower. How far out should we go? About like halfway, I would think, in between one and the other. I should have measured it out, so that way it was nice and centered. You know what? I'm going to do that real quick. And it's going to be really boring of just me bouncing across the surface of the water. So I'll be right back. Okie doke, and I'm back. So I've got the spot marked that I think we're going to be building the tower at, and I think I know about how big I want to build the tower, or at least the base of it. I kind of want it to have like this gradual swoop in the tower. I don't know. Like, you see how these towers are just perfectly vertical? I want to kind of make the Mage Tower like a little bit more interesting to look at from the outside, although our castle is coming together pretty nicely. I still need to do something about like the exterior aesthetics of it. I don't know. Those little hole dimple things just aren't cutting it anymore. Okay, so anyway, back on task. We wanted to go 7 out from each side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And take a breath. Then back down. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take a breath. Very nice. Lovely job, Mr. Minecraft avatar person dude. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do it. No, we can't. Need a breath. Ah! Okay. Okay, that's close. 1, 2, 3. This is gonna bother me. 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. How did that one break so quick? I don't know. Uh-oh, I'm stuck in downward water. Okay, we're good. Didn't your mother ever tell you not to eat and swim at the same time? So what were we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. I did that right. So from here, this is going to kind of be the shape of it. So let's go ahead. This is going to be pretty big. It's gonna be a giant freaking tower. Okay, we'll just build these up to the surface where it'll be easier to work and stuff. Okie doke. Now that we've got that done, let's go ahead and get the base built. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Dang it, block, Minecraft avatar person dude. You need to be working with me. Then we're gonna go 2 out, then 1 in, then 2 out, and then that should connect it. Bam. So that's gonna kind of be the shape here. A nice gradual slopey type thing. I think it'll look pretty good. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we gotta come out 1, 2, go in 1, come out 2. Oop, 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 oop. Come on, break before the sun sets. Have you ever seen the sunset under the ocean before? It's a beautiful thing. Look at that. Except I'm gonna drown. That wouldn't be good. That would totally dampen the sunset mood. Okay, we got a little bit more to go. See, they've glitched the squid. Did you see that squid over there? He was taking damage because he's like, oh, I'm gonna check out what's above the water. I'm gonna be curious, and I'm gonna have some intelligence to question the places that I am. I just lost what I was doing that little bit there, and so no, they take damage if they're like, oh, I'm gonna check. It's a whole new world. No Disney references. Although Disney is pretty amazing. Have you seen Wreck-It Ralph yet? Oh my gosh, that movie is freaking fantastic. I'm just rambling at this point. Okay. There we go. So here's the base of the tower. Now this isn't necessarily how big it's going to be all the way up. Like I said, we're going to do some slopey stuff, but I'm gonna fill in all this, because you gotta have a sturdy base to build your tower on. You don't want it just like floating on the ocean. Or do you? Do you want it floating on the ocean? That would be kind of cool if you could swim underneath the tower. Well, I'll take a look at it. So I've been doing a lot of thinking now that I got that platform set up about like the block choice on what we want to build it out of, because I mean there's going to be a lot, and I want to try to do a bit more to like spice it up. Then I mean our castle's pretty, like we were just talking about, it's pretty aesthetically dull from the outside. Like it's just kind of big blotches of cobblestone. There's not really a whole lot to it. So I want to do something a little bit like I just overuse cobblestone. So we're going to try to do some stuff to break that trend, to get me out of my comfort zone of the cobble of the stone. So I think what I'm going to be doing here is a lot. What am I doing in wood and dirt? That's not what I need. I need stone. We're going to be using a lot of stone bricks. I think that'll look really cool. And that'll also give us some options. We could use cobblestone to like spice it up. Like, oh, this part of the Mage Tower was damaged and then hastily repaired. And then we could use like moss stone. You can see I was already planning on using some of it. I brought it along with. And I think it would just give us more options here. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start cooking up some stone. We're going to need a lot of it. So let's go ahead, and there's 1 stack, there's 2 stacks, there's 3 stacks, and I need more. I hear a zombie, but he's not in the villager room. Oh my gosh, it's a miracle. Let's go see. I bet he's on top of this roof over here, though. I bet you money. He's not here, at least from what I can see. Maybe? I don't know where he's at. He's a sneaky son of a gun is what he is. Well, I would have just lost that bet. Because he definitely wasn't where I thought he was going to be. Let's check over here. Hey, look, our tree grew. Yeah! Where you at? Where you at? Oh, wait, no, hey. I don't know where he could be. Aha! Aha! I found you! You sneaky son of a gun, and now I can't fit through this door. I made you, but you no let me through. Is my inventory... Oh, yeah, my inventory's full. Okay, I was like, why can't I pick up these blocks? That should fix that problem, right? Right? We'll throw these blocks down. We'll pick these blocks back up. Then we'll throw these blocks down. Pick those back up. Oh, wait. I used one too many. Except, oh wait. There we go. There we go. I got it fixed and got that zombie. It's like playing a game of, except now all those. Okay, there they are. Ah, good. We are one step at a time, zombie-proofing the castle, even though that zombie, we could have probably kept him as a pet, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, have you ever seen, what is it, Shaun of the Dead, where he takes his best friend and he's like, well, I'm gonna chain you up in my shed, and then we're gonna play video games all the time. Yeah, zombie video game buddy. I could have done that. I could have had a zombie video game buddy. But I was too hasty. I was too rash in my decision-making process. Why did I do? Okay. Cooking some stone. Tap's foot. It's gonna be a while. Okay. So, I finished cooking up all of the stone. It is delicious, yummy stone now that I've cooked it. I'm like a master chef. I'm like the Gordon Ramsay of cooking stone. It's superb, but I might get angry at you and then rip your head off. And then maybe cook it and serve it with a side of stone. So I have finished cooking it all, and now it is time to get it placed. I kind of have like this idea in my head of that is not what the idea is going to look like at all. This idea in my head of what the castle, or not the castle, but what the tower is supposed to look like, and I think it'll look pretty good, hopefully, if I could stop not putting blocks down like a dumb person. That would be pretty good. That'd be nice, I should say. But I just totally lost my train of thought. That's all right. No, I plan on going up like maybe 5 or 6 rows up of this. And then we'll take it in, we'll do that little, I don't know, thin thing, like kind of like the tower is wearing a corset. I don't know, like it's got a nice set of hips on it or something, and then a nice skinny waist. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. The tower's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lady is what it's going to be. And I have another long, I'll leave that there in case I need to get back up, because chances are I'm going to fall off and then I'm going to be stuck underground or under, yeah, and then I'm not going to know what to do, and I'm going to be freaking out. I'm going to be all like, I can't get back up. I can't do it. I didn't do that on purpose. I swear I didn't. Anyway, I got a lot more to go, so I'll check back in with you in a second. Alright everybody, this is what I've been building so far. I kind of like where it's going. It's not obviously there yet. What I wanted to do for kind of like the styling things is I kind of want to have like a row that kind of juts out, which is what that sort of hat thing is. I mean, obviously this is just the base of the tower. It's going to go like vroom, like that. But I want to make the, I don't know, what we were saying earlier, the hips of the tower to go in a little bit more before that. I thought 1 row was going to be enough, but I think I'm going to take it in 2 rows now, and that'll make it look the best. So I'm going to get rid of this, I guess I'll call this the skirt, since it's going to be the hips, and my dog is like shaking his tail off right now. So no, we're going to get rid of, I guess, the skirt, the frills off the side, and then I want to take it in one more block before we start to add the frills in. I don't know. I just thought it looked kind of weird where we had it get thinner right about there, but then it looked like it got fat again. So I just didn't like it. It was just like, I don't know. It's like when pretty people wear bad clothing. The tower looks good. I just put some gnarly looking frills on it. So it wasn't good. Ow. I need steak. Steak. It's a man thing. It's how we heal. It's how a man heals after a long day. Be a man. Eat some steak. Or some beef jerky. Beef jerky is delicious. Now I'm hungry. Now I want to go get beef jerky. Beef jerky is also incredibly overpriced. But that's just me complaining. Okay. Let's go get back to building and quit rambling. There's more blocks down here. Well, the tower looks pretty cool from the inside, but it always seems to be nighttime when I go to record. And I just fell off the tower, by the way, which is why I'm at such low health. Let's check the coast for creepers and the sort. Coast is clear. Let's make a break for it, Captain. Oh, yeah, that looks so much better. And then see what I plan on doing from there is like adding, I don't know, like support columns. Something. Sheep, don't baa at me. I will baa at you. Baa, be gone with you. I hope you drink too much water after you just ate that grass right there and get sick. Remember? That's what Mom said not to do. Anyway, we might take the skirt up a little bit higher, but it's looking good. And I want to get some like accent blocks in there. You know, like I'm gonna replace parts of it with cobblestone and then the moss stone to make it look like maybe part of it was like beat up, maybe like an old beat up tower. You know, like you just got done with a fight or something. Anything like that at all. And then, you know, get some glowstone. I couldn't remember what it was called to save my life. Glowstone in there somewhere. So that way it it'll glow, it'll illuminate itself. I want to see what it looks like from a different angle over here. That way it'll glow, illuminate itself, and maybe it won't be as dark. And yeah, I think it's going to be good. And see, then we'll continue that up for a while. And then when we get back to the like the top of the tower, it'll broaden back out again. So it'll be more like this base where it's the wider, the thicker area, and then it'll zoop like kind of like that. So I think it'll be oh god, sheep, you eat so loud. Didn't your mom ever tell you to not chew with your mouth open? Mama has lots of good advice. You should listen to Mama. So, I'm going to go see what I can get done before this episode ends. I hope you guys are kind of liking how it's turning out. I'm liking it. I think I'm going to cap it with the lapis lazuli. That's why I've got the blue block in my inventory. And then maybe put some, like I saw in the comments, like like put vines on it. I think that would be kind of cool to give it like an old rustic cool feel. I saw one gentleman or lady, I don't remember, had made mention of possibly like an underwater tunnel to the base, which that sounds super duper cool, but it's not that it would be hard to do. I think it would actually be one of the more simpler things to accomplish. It would just be time consuming. But I think for practical reasons, I don't think that's a good idea, because that would basically mean that we'd come up somewhere under, at like the bottom of the tower. And then if we wanted to go all the way to the top of the tower, it would take so freaking long. Hi there, Iron Golem Farm. You are not a cloud. You are what gives me so much iron. And then I sell your iron and make lots of money. So, I don't know. I was thinking about, like I said earlier, doing like a bridge to connect them. You know, something like that. I'm not really too sure on what I want to do there, but just something like, let me see. Of course, there's a skeleton. Can I get you? I'm out of practice. Oh, I got him. First shot. Okay. So kind of like, one of those bridges. We might do like a suspension bridge with really high beams on it and then make it look like it's holding the bridge up. Or we might do one of the bridges like the, I don't know, for lack of a better word, way of explaining it, like the Harry Potter bridge. Like here, I'll jump down and I'm going to try to point it out with my cursor. I wish I could just draw lines. But like we could have like the Harry Potter bridge, or the suspension bridge, there we go, with a really high beam right here, and then have it kind of swoop down like that with like support lines, and so then it would just be a flat pathway across, but it would look like it's being held up by this tower in the middle. That's one. And then I was thinking like the other bridge would just be flat again like that, but then it would have like the support would be underneath, and it would have like that, like I was saying, the Harry Potter bridge, where it would have that whoop, that kind of upside down U shape to it. Or we could go with back with the Nether portal theme and toss a Nether portal there and toss a Nether portal somewhere in the tower, and then we could make like a tunnel connecting them in the Nether, so that way you would walk through. But see, again, for practical sake, it's not going to be saving us much time to walk through the Nether, and you're going to be wasting a lot of time. I don't know. What are your thoughts? You guys have always been like my deciding votes. Those are the kind of the ideas. Oh gosh, didn't want to do that. Those are kind of the ideas I'm thinking. I think we're gonna have to rule out the underwater bridge pathway for now. That's not to say that we can't do it in another project. I kind of was wanting to do something like an underwater like life sustain thingy. I don't know. Anyway, feedback. I love it. I love the feedbacks. I love getting to chat with you guys. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work. Okay, guys, this is where I'm going to be pausing or stopping the video for today. Thank you for watching. The things I want to get some feedback on, like I was saying, because, you know, I like getting to chat. Or what do you guys think that we should do to like accent it? You can see my little contribution here. Now I don't want it, I'm using my hands to talk again, which means that you can't see anything. Here, this gap between that, we're gonna call them skirts. The first skirt here and the second skirt here, I was gonna do it every 6 blocks because that was about the gap in between here, and that just looks too small to me. So I'm gonna probably move this one up so it's on the 7th row instead of the 6th row, and then I'm gonna do them either like every 12 or every 14 or every some number, like every 10 blocks apart. So, and then put like support columns going up of them. I ran out of cobblestone though, so I can't really show you until we get, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 sets of them, which means this tower is going to be at least like 50 blocks tall. I mean that's pretty big. And then at the top of it, we're going to do the same sort of style of cap. The hat it's going to be wearing is going to be similar to that of these towers right here, like the red top hat sort of thing. But I think the blue will definitely make it look much more magey. And then we might put in some like emerald blocks to like spice it up. I don't know. What do you guys think? What sort of things do we want to do? What bridge design do we want to go with? And then I hear my iron golems and they're getting way too loud. What bridge design do we want to go with? And what sort of things would you do to spice up the tower? So anyways, guys, thank you again so much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.